Hey, good morning. It's Dr. James. I hope you're off to an awesome start today. And yes, I'm sitting outside of the treehouse. There's the treehouse. And that's where you and I every single morning connect. And we talk about love, we talk about light, we talk about being warriors of possibility. I love being in there with you. I love being in there with you because it's easy. It's safe. It's a beautifully comfortable space for you and I to connect, to put our guard down. We kind of know what we're going to be doing every single morning here on Facebook in this treehouse. We're going to be talking about the place that we want to be living, the place that we want to be leading from in our heart. But really where the real work begins is when I leave that door. It's when you actually finish this video. I push stop, you finish, and we go out in the world. And whether or not we actually take the lessons, the things that we talk about, the galvanizing of our experiences inside of that treehouse, inside of our hearts, you know what? That's the easy stuff. But you know what's beautiful? It's when we actually walk out that door and we go out here in the world and you and I say, you know what? Remember we talked about that idea of compassion and humility and love and how much more difficult, how much more we need to dig into our hearts in order to take these lessons and bring them out in the world. Today, give yourself permission to say, yeah, I love the treehouse, because you have your own metaphors for your treehouse. It's probably your own home. It may be a certain relationship, a husband, wife, spouse, lover, children, your dog, your cat. All of those are our safe place, hopefully. But when we leave those safe places and go out in the world, the real work begins. The real work of what it means to be a warrior. The real work of being a courageous co-conspirator for spirit. For the way that we want to show up and actually leave the safe places and push outside of those edges where it's unpredictable, where it can be hard, where there can be a lot of darkness. But we don't cower to the darkness. In fact, we take these lessons that we learn in the safe places and we broadcast them in the harder places. It's easy to be enlightened during meditation. It's easy to be peaceful on a yoga mat. It's easy to feel possible in the treehouse. But what really takes the beautiful work of being what you really came here to be is whether or not we are going to take a stand for what we do in the comfortable places and how we learn about what makes us feel alive, what makes us feel awake, what makes us feel possible, and we bring it out in the world. The hard stuff is the heart stuff. The ability to outlove what's going on in the bigger venue called the world, called people that we may not identify and agree with, but the people who need to see an example of the possibility, an example of moral and loving contagion. Let's use this great big world as a safe place to not be afraid to expand the boundaries and, more importantly, break down the boundaries and expand and have the entire human experience, the entire world, be the playground in which we experiment with love coming alive, inside and outside and all around us. Let's get out and show the world what it looks like to be fully awake, fully alive, and on fire with purpose and passion. Much love, peace, and blessings. Have an awesome day.